For the 10th problem on this first ACT practice test, the table below shows the number of cars being sold each month last year. What is the median of the data in the table? So median, which is often seen with the words mean and mode, since they're all similar concepts, is essentially the middle number of a data set. So if I were to give you a list of numbers, let's say we have 2, 4, 7, 9, and 10, then the median is just the middle of these numbers. And there are 5 numbers here, so the middle one would be the third one. So 7, this is the median. Now, the simplest way to deal with the median is to write out your numbers in increasing numerical order. So let's do that really quick. And now that we have all of our numbers written out in increasing order, finding the middle number is not too difficult. The only problem here is that we have an even amount of numbers. Notice up here when we had only 5 numbers, an odd amount, we had a true middle number. But when you have an even amount of numbers, you end up with 2 middle numbers. Since if you count 6 numbers in from the left, you end up at 22, and if you count 6 numbers in from the right, you end up at 25. So 22 and 25 are essentially both of our middle numbers. But to find the median, it's going to be right in the middle of these numbers. Or in other words, we're going to find the mean of these numbers, or the average of these numbers, and whatever that answer is, that's our median. And to find the mean, we just add them together. So 22 plus 25, and then divide by the amount of numbers that we're averaging, which is 2. 22 plus 25 is 47, and divided by 2, we end up with 23.5. And 23.5 is letter K. So that is our final answer here. But it should also be worth noting that there are slightly faster ways to approach this problem, rather than writing out every single one of these numbers again. What you can do, recognizing that there are 12 numbers that we're using here, we can figure out what the middle numbers would be. Since 12 cut in half is 6, we know that numbers 6 and 7 are going to be our 2 middle numbers. So with that in mind, we can just count from the smallest and go up to find number 6 and find number 7. So it looks like 13 is our first number. Our second number is 15. Third number is 16. Fourth number is 19. Fifth number is 19. Our sixth number is 22. And our seventh is 25. So then once you find both of those, then you can just average them and again end up with this 23.5.